7 minutes before the hour, imagine being handcuffed, strip searched, and thrown in jail, but not because you committed a violent crime, but because you didn't finish the siding on your house. That is what happened to our next guest. His name is Mitch Faber. You see here that little gap there between the brick and the rest of Faber's house? Well, that was a major violation in a city ordinance in Burnsville, Minnesota. He got some complaints. The city official arrested Faber, but that was only the beginning. Joining us right now with the rest of the story is Mitch Faber. Good to have you here, sir. We were talking about this story yesterday, and it was sort of one of those stories where you go, you've got to be kidding me, but it's very true. You actually spent some time in jail, right?
Correct. I spent 2 days in jail.
And then what happened?
We spent 2 days in jail, and then we were given 2 weeks to put that yellow band of siding on. And once we had completed that, then they decided to enforce a 28-day home monitoring system on me.
A home monitoring system where you had to, you basically had to blow into a drug and alcohol device every time an alarm goes off, which is like every 4 hours, all because you didn't finish the siding on your house. Now, the other side says, look, you were told over and over and over again, you have to finish this. You dragged it on. This is your problem. What do you have to say to that?
I had repeatedly explained to them that I had gone through a major divorce that had financially stripped me. And then my father and I have a custom brick and stonework business that, because of the housing industry crash, that we had 3 years of economic unemployment. And it was a scenario of just having a lack of money. And I explained this to them repeatedly. And when we put the stucco on the upper half, I actually had to borrow the $12,000 from my parents' retirement fund. And it was not a scenario of not wanting to do it. It was just financial hardship.
Yeah,
we just didn't have the financial.
You say it's selective enforcement. What do you mean by that?
We have houses and residents that are around us that look like trash homes, garbage houses where there are logs and old cars. And this project that I've been on, we have put on a new roof, new windows, new stone, new stucco, new tile.
We're actually showing a picture of your neighbor's house, as a matter of fact. Kind of living up to your description.
Our project was a complete renovation from landscaping with evergreens. Everything.
Okay. Well, here's what the city has to say. When Mr. Faber didn't appear at his court appointment, the judge decided to issue what's called a bench warrant for his arrest. While stemming from his property maintenance issue, the warrant was for not complying with the court's decision, not for failing to complete repairs on his house. What do you have to say to that?
When we had put the stucco on, our impression was the fact that the siding is stucco. And we had thought that we had complied. We had it done by May 21st.
Okay.
There is nowhere that they had said that we were to appear in court.
All right. Well, we're gonna continue following this story. We'd like to see what happens with this. Best of luck to you.
Well, thank you very much for having me on.
All right.